Well, Gary, well done the other night. Good response, really, after obviously the disappointment of Saturday.
Yeah, it was, and again, sort of a difficult place for us to go. They say that we hadn't done very well against them, so like Dartford, it was good to go there and get a win for a few different reasons.
You obviously changed things up a bit, and you brought a couple of players in for a start.
Yeah, I think we've been saying the last few weeks that we needed to do that, and I think we've seen the reason why on Tuesday. The two lads who came in definitely freshened things up, and it was good to see them two do well, and good to see the sort of effect they had on the other lads as well. So no, that worked well.
Tell us what you think Danny Wright and Aaron Mardig bring to the party.
Yeah, I think Danny Wright certainly is a player that over the years has caused us all sorts of problems, whether it be Cambridge, Wrexham, not so much at Gateshead, but yeah, he's a presence. He can hold the ball up. He's clever, proper centre forward with experience who can score goals as well. And I thought he led the line the other night and had a big impression on the game.
As is usually the case, it'll take a game or two for them presumably to get up to speed.
Yeah, Aaron, you could see, desperate to play, full of enthusiasm, and somebody's played 30 games in League One last season. Obviously, has got ability, and you could see that. And I'm sure, over the next month, he'll have a part to play. And I thought he had a good debut the other night.
We're inching ever nearer the end of January, of course, when the window was shut. There's been speculation about Lee Hughes for a start. Any news there?
Yeah, Lee is obviously, a Forest Green player. I think people know now that he'd like to come to Kiddie, and that'd be good after starting his career here. And I'm sure, again, like the other two we just mentioned, he'd give everybody a lift. But at the moment, he's Forest Green, if you like, holding them cards, and he's their player, and he's got to get them sorted with Forest Green first.
Will that, the principle is, will that be a loan, or maybe they'll cancel his contract and then he's a free agent?
We've said that basically, with Lee, he's a massive compromise on his wages, but he's local, and like I say, for the reasons that he started here, he'd be loved to finish his career here and help us. So, we're happy whether it's a loan or whether they pay him up. I think probably at the minute that's the conversation between Lee and Forest Green.
Has there been any interest in any of your players?
No, not at the moment. Not firm interest. No, I haven't had any calls, so no.
On to this weekend then. There's nothing too shabby about the away form at the moment. Your away form's probably better than your home form at the moment.
Yeah, I think consistently this season away from home we've done well. Got some great results on our travels, and it'd be good to go to Chester and keep that going. Obviously, seeing Steve again, and they'll be desperate to get one over on us. So it'd be good to go there and get another good result.
Much is always made, of course, of renewing rivals with Steve, but is it actually that big a factor when you get there?
Well, not for the two of us, no, because we had a great relationship when we was here, and we've continued that since he left. Speak to him quite regular, and had some good times here. So no rivalry other than we're both desperate to win on the day. But I think probably that goes without saying anyway.
A factor that could have been overlooked the other night, of course, a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think the last one was up at Grimsby, which was another good away win. So we always talk about that because it was a feature of our play early on in the season, especially. So, it was gives the lads a bit of confidence, and let's hope we can get one or two more.
As for Chester, they had a bit of a ropey start, but then of course they sort of got a reprieve, didn't they? Really, so it was always going to be a bit tricky for them to start with, but they seem to have settled into it now.
Yeah, I think Steve was obviously planning for Conference North and obviously bringing players into suit, but then all of a sudden, things change, so it takes you a little bit of time then to sort things out. But he's brought some players in, and they've improved over the season, and potentially a massive club. So there's a lot of stuff going on there, which is positive.
You're in the top 5 now, of course. You're up in the playoff spots, despite everything that's been going on. Occasionally, you sort of do a bit of a double take.
Well, I think that's been the case all season, and it's great for the lads. It's good for everyone at the club, and I think I've said a few times maybe we haven't had the credit, or the lads haven't had the credit that they deserve. But you look back and you look at players who have gone, and obviously I'm sure the likes of Shay and Nathan Bliss would have helped us sort of be a lot better off than we are now. But I think I said with 15 games to go, we're definitely settled for where we are, and what we've got to do now is make sure that we try and give it our best shot and see where we can finish.
clearly now you have options as well in terms of selection. You won in the week.
Yeah,
Are you the sort of manager who sticks with those who are winning side?
I think what I said sort of after the one game, obviously, that I was disappointed and we needed to change things, and that's what we've tried to do, and it certainly, you know, that paid off on Tuesday. So, you know, at the moment we've got a squad where we can swap and change a little bit. So I think we're feeling at the minute that just at this time that may be the way forward. So come Saturday, you know, we'll have to see.
And no injury problems as such?
No, only Josh Gowling. Again, you know, we'd love to get Josh back out there. He's not that far away now, so maybe not this Saturday, but after, definitely he'll be back in after Saturday. So he's an influential player. You know, he's a character in and around the dressing room, and he's a leader. So, you know, we've missed him as well. So it'd be great to have him back available.